Why do thought processes lead to forgetting names, making irrational decisions, or holding beliefs against contrary evidence? These are not just personal failings. They appear to be clues about the design of cognition itself. Thought is not a precisely engineered process. It appears to be a kludge, a clumsy, inefficient, yet surprisingly effective collection of evolutionary patches and workarounds. A key example is memory. It does not function like a computer's hard drive, which retrieves data logically. Instead, memory is contextual, storing information in an associative web. This is why an individual can struggle to recall a name, but remember it instantly when seeing a familiar face. The face provides the correct cue to find the memory in a complex internal filing system. A system not designed for precise recall, but for good enough retrieval based on environmental triggers. The process for forming beliefs also appears to be a kludge. Cognition does not seem to function like a scientist gathering data in an objective way. Instead, it often operates to reinforce a pre-existing belief. This is known as confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out and favor information that supports what is already thought to be true, while ignoring or dismissing evidence to the contrary. This system is efficient for making quick decisions, but it is not designed for accuracy. Language itself is thought to be a prime example of an evolutionary kludge. The parts of the cognitive system that process grammar appear to be built upon older regions originally used for motor control. A new dedicated language module was not created from scratch. Instead, existing systems were repurposed. This may be why languages are filled with illogical rules and exceptions, and phenomena like the tip of the tongue state exist. The information is there, but the retrieval system temporarily fails. Decision-making is also full of clumsy shortcuts, or heuristics. A notable example is loss aversion. Experiments show that the negative feeling from losing $20 is more intense than the positive feeling from gaining $20. This is an irrational bias in a modern context, but it may have been a useful survival kludge for ancient ancestors. For them, losing a day's worth of food was a greater threat to survival than the benefit of gaining an extra day's worth. Many of these apparent flaws can be understood through the layering of cognitive architecture. There are modern deliberative systems for logic and planning. However, these new systems are built on top of much older, ancestral reflex systems designed for immediate, instinctual reactions. Many irrational behaviors occur when a situation triggers the older, faster reflex system before the newer, slower, deliberative system has a chance to intervene. Cognition can be seen as a kludge because evolutionary processes do not produce perfection. Instead, they result in good enough solutions that allow an organism to survive and reproduce. These internal systems are a patchwork of old and new functions, a collection of quick fixes and repurposed parts layered on top of each other over millions of years. Their flaws are not errors in the system. They appear to be a direct record of a long and haphazard evolutionary history. The apparent imperfections of thought processes may not be random errors. They appear to be features of their design, clues that reveal an evolutionary past. Understanding cognition as a clumsy but remarkable kludge offers a different perspective, suggesting that irrationality is not a failing but an ingrained part of evolutionary history.